All right, so for the rate of change, also called the slope, we're going to look from the interval from -3 to 0 for the x's. So at -3, my y value is 4. So the points that I want to use are -3, 4. And then I want to go to 0 for the x's. So where my x value is 0 is this point right here, -5. So I'm going to look at 0, -5. So I need to use a slope formula between those 2 points. So I'm going to have -5 minus 4 over 0 minus -3, because my slope formula, let me write over here, slope, you have y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. On our formula sheet for the milestone, it is on the top left corner. So -5 minus 4 is a -9. 0 minus -3 ends up being a +3. So not -9 over +3 will be a -3. So the rate of change from my x value of -3 to my x value of 0, I had to find the y's, is -3. For my next one, I want to find the rate of change from -6 to -5 for my x's. So my -6 value on my graph, I need to find the point. So at -6 for my x's is this point right here, and that has a -5. So the point is -6, -5. And then the other point is at -5 for my x, and that's going to be the point -5, 0. So I have -5, 0. So I'm going to use my slope formula. So y2 minus y1, so 0 minus -5 over x2 minus x1. So that's going to be a -5 minus a -6. So 0 minus -5 is a +5. -5 minus -6 is going to be a +1. And then 5 over 1 will reduce to be 5. So I get a 5 here. On the milestone, they're going to ask, I don't know about a lot, but they're going to ask this a few times. It's just looking for the slope. Again, they give you the x values. So -6 as an x, find your own y. -5 for the x, find your own y. And we found them from the graph. So you're going to work on a homework sheet for today. All of your quadratics assignments are going to be due on Wednesday when I come back from my conference.